Hi everyone, hope you're well and welcome to some gameplay of Battlefield Mobile. Now first off, I want to say a big thank you to Fluffy's Life on Twitter. They actually recorded this gameplay, posted it on Twitter, and I asked for permission to use it and they said that's fine. So I haven't played this yet. This is brand new footage recorded by someone else playing and recording the screen. But of course this is pretty big Battlefield news, so I wanted to make a video on this and take a look at the game, just do some basic first impressions. So at the moment, I think it only started around like 10 hours ago. A playtest began for this game and it's only on Android devices right now, but it will be on Apple devices in the future. And the playtest right now is only available to people in Indonesia and the Philippines. I'm sure there could be some way of using a VPN or an emulator to play it if you're in a different country. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but if you're in those countries, downloading this on the Play Store looks like it'd be pretty easy because, as I said, you just sign up and it is free to play. So as you can see, this is Grand Bazaar. I mean, it doesn't look anywhere near as good graphically as BF3 did, of course. It's a mobile title, and this is alpha gameplay as well, so I assume that the graphics will advance and improve over time. And there were some options earlier in the video too where you can set the graphical fidelity of the game, so a bit of customization there based on your device. If you've got an older device and it doesn't run so well, you'll be able to tone down the graphics a bit. And based on the notification in the bottom left hand corner there, it appears that this is running at medium graphics right now. So when this player joined the game, it was 32 players and they're in a squad. If you look at the top right there, 2 unnamed players. I don't know if they're bots or are they just people who wish to remain anonymous on their mobile device, maybe. I presume with this being a mobile game it does have bots in, but UI very basic right now. From left to right we've got the small rocket launcher, the grenade, the primary weapon, which in this case is an F2000 pistol, and then a knife. Bit of a firefight going on here. Massive health bars and names on the screen. Hopefully you can customize this, but remember that you're playing this on a mobile device. It's going to be on a smaller screen most of the time, so I guess that's just why everything needs to be so big. You can see all the conquest flags there, layout of the map. Different loadout options too. Presume that you can customize that. And jump on a quad bike here. So the developers of this are claiming that it will be a true to franchise version of Battlefield. Conquest, flags, destruction, sandbox gameplay. Nice little roadkill there with the quad bike too as they're beeping their horn. Now Grand Bazaar, as you may recall, doesn't have any air vehicles on it. No little bird, no attack helicopter, no jets. But I was on the subreddit for the game and some users were claiming that there is actually flying controls in the options. So when they reveal more of the game, they show other maps. I fully expect there to be planes and helicopters. If they're truly going for that real Battlefield experience on mobile, you've really got to have that air vehicle element there. I love the fact that there is a compass at the top of the screen too. BF3 didn't have that as far as I remember. Maybe it had it on top of the map actually. But that was really small and difficult to see, but I mean, that's front and center right there, right at the top. And we know that 2042 has a compass, but it only looks like it's there when you aim down the sight. So it would be cool to know if you could select an option that permanently kept it on the screen. I think a lot of players would like that. So there is some destruction in this too. And I've seen another video where they're up at the E flag on this map in Grand Bazaar, and they use the rocket launcher to shoot the sides of the buildings. If you played this map in BF3, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Because people would camp on the sides of those streets, and a dead easy way to kill them would be to shoot the building above them, and then it would rubble drop, land on top of them, and take them out. And you can do that in this game. Yeah, it's a bit more scripted and only in certain areas. I don't expect that with this being a mobile game it will have the same level of destruction and flexibility that BF3 had, but it's there to a certain degree, and I'm sure that the developers will make it a bit more tactical in its placement, so it makes sense for this game rather than just, hey, you can destroy everything. Not sure that's possible still. This is just the beginning though, and it makes me wonder if EA continue to put money into this and expand that developer studio. What could it look like in a few years' time? It's made by a company called Industrial Toys, so this has got nothing to do with DICE or Criterion. It's a completely different studio. I'm sure they might go to DICE for ideas, or hey, what did this tank look like, or have we got the design of this map right, whatever. But it's made by Industrial Toys, so nothing to do with the main game, completely separate. And thinking about it, what other maps have they got planned to add to this game? Because it's got this BF3 vibe, so it would be super easy to go in and add some of the fan favorite BF3 maps like Seine Crossing, Caspian Border, Damavan Peak, Operation Metro, the grind fest that is. A lot of people really enjoy that style of gameplay, so those are the main ones I think they'd go for. But with this being a mobile title and it being separate, bit of an experiment perhaps, maybe they could throw in that Portal angle, add maps from other Battlefield games. It doesn't have to just be BF3, they could throw in something from BF4 like Parasol Storm, introduce boats, some Bad Company 2 maps, Arica Harbour, Valparaiso, Strike at Karkin from BF2. I feel like that type of map would work perfect for a mobile game like this. And game modes too, doesn't just have to be Conquest. It seems like the biggest competitor to this, at least in the Western audience, will be COD Mobile. And that's already a very robust, decent offering for a mobile game. They've got zombies, they've got multiplayer, they've got a BR in there as well. So maybe they could do some kind of mini BR for Battlefield on mobile. Just a thought. But on the surface, it seems like all the components are here for a Battlefield game on mobile. The DNA's there, you've got squads, you've got flags, you've got vehicles, different loadouts, options, gadgets that you can choose. Part of my ignorance, I don't really play that many mobile games at all, but is there anything like this on mobile right now that's comparable? Has anyone made a good Battlefield clone just under a different name? Let me know down in the comments below. And we can see a bit of the career progression at the bottom here. Different sniper rifles, medkits, LMGs, some kind of a UAV drone there, PP2000, ammo crate. A lot of this will be very familiar to you if you've played BF3. And they did say that it's all cosmetic as well in terms of the stuff you can buy, so fingers crossed, no pay to win. Fluffy also recorded some of the progression here for the weapons. So on the F2000, for example, everything that you would expect is there, I think. So you've got some weapon attachments like sights, compensators, but you've also got additional specifications for the guns. So you can change how their handling is. Do you want quick aim? Do you want slight recoil reduction? Do you want improved moving accuracy? There is a number of attachments here that you could apply to your loadout. Bit more customization for the player. So there it is, quick first look at Battlefield Mobile. Again, big thanks to Fluffy for letting me use his video. First impressions from me, looks like Battlefield. There's a huge audience for mobile gaming, especially in Asia and Russia, so I think this is a smart move from EA. Will it replace the main Battlefield game? No, of course not, but could be an interesting alternative when you're on the go or just bored. Yeah, do let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.